Next, you will see the signs in your external world. Everything happens for a reason. Look for everything to be some sort of a sign. It may be minor, literally minor, but look at it as it is helping you. It is for your greatest, divine, highest good. It is doing something for you. Look at it as it being a sign. Peace, love, and wellness. Welcome in or welcome back to your girl Akia, aka Okasan Ki. That means mama in Japanese. All right, I feel like I am over here giving y'all just the knowledge, the information, and nurturing and helping and guiding you back to wellness. All right, that's all I'm doing by just giving you my experience, my thoughts, my ideas, my insights, my resources, information, all that good stuff to just learn with you and gain more insight so we can excel, we can exceed, we can succeed. All right. So today we are talking about not listening to your higher self. If you see me looking down over to the side, take notes. I'm a note taker. All right. So I'm going to go down the little bullet points I have, speak about the experience of not listening to your higher self, what I went through a little bit so you can understand and comprehend as well as understand for yourself when you are not listening. What are some of the signs? How can you notice and shift it and change it and do what you need to do to get back on track? All right, so that is what we're going to be talking about. I hope y'all got y'all notepads, got something ready to either write down or just truly have that skill of listening on go. All right, turn the skill of listening up. Let's go and get into it. So a little backstory. If you saw the video previous to this, literally not too long before this, I was talking about how we even got here to this moment. And long story short, I was going through basically a dark night of the soul. I was integrating parts of myself, the shadow, the ego. When I came down to understand, overstand, and comprehend what was truly going on, with that, I noticed I was needing to put that fire back into me. I was needing to put that shadow portion back into my life. I kind of really discarded her. I really discarded her. Like, she was off to the side. The shadow was not a part of my day-to-day. I live in peace, love, harmony, balance, like that higher realm. I'm not even lying to y'all. Like Virgo, Gemini, Mercury up here. For real. It's deep. So with that, I'm like, darn, I really felt like it was a lot going on in the moment. And it was. Don't get me wrong. Your external is just a reflection of your internal. Your external world is just a reflection of what is being thought of, what is being felt, what is truly happening in your internal world. The world that you can physically see if someone put a microscope up to it, as well as that spiritual world that we know that is there, but with our physical eye, it is something we are not able to perceive. All right. So it was some things going on. And with that, I'm like, wow, I'm just having these repeated thoughts of, I don't know what to do. I'm fearful. I'm scared. And it was truly happening every single day. So that's like a number one thing. Number one, the first thing is you will have repeated thoughts in your mind of, worrisome, fear, scarcity, loneliness, depression, anxiety, like all those negative emotions would be coming up. That is something you will be feeling, something you will be thinking. And with that, you are knowing that you are not in alignment. So that means you are not listening to your higher self. Right now, you are not coasting and flowing with the rhythm of your nature. So for myself, like I said, that was something that was going on. I was in that fearful mode, like, having multiple times out my day, just kind of like breakdowns, because how it was going, I have worked I have worked so hard to have thoughts go in one ear and out the other, that I have, I guess, perfected it now, where I have now gotten it to a point where I'm able to let negativity or things that are not here to truly benefit me go in one ear and out the other. So I'm like able to let it flow. With that, I will have multiple breakdowns during the day because I'm letting it flow, honestly. I was really letting the energy flow. And with letting it flow, it was definitely helping to not harbor so much, but I was then letting it flow to go back to rethink those same thoughts, to build it back up, to let it flow. It was a roller coaster. It was a back and forth roller coaster that I was going through. And I knew, I'm like, this isn't, obviously this isn't right. And something is going down within me to where, I know I'm out of control. It's out of my control now. It's out of my control. And I'm happy that it went that way, honestly. I'm happy it went that way, because with those thoughts, sometimes those thoughts can come up out the blue. Sometimes those thoughts are something that has been repeatedly said to yourself or from someone else. You just really have to let it flow. And from there, it's going to guide you to what you need to do next. So that's how you know you have not been listening. But now that's the sign to start listening, all right? If you are going through that motion of things just going out of control, it's like, listen to what your body is telling you. Breathe and listen. So with my technique of calming myself down, it was to release it by crying, release it by, journaling it out. That's my form of releasing. Everyone's form is different, so you have to learn, how are you happy with releasing? You have to figure out how you are happy with releasing. Next, you will see the signs in your external world. Everything happens for a reason. Look for everything to be some sort of a sign. It may be minor, literally minor, but look at it as it is helping you. It is for your greatest, divine, highest good. It is doing something for you. Look at it as it being a sign. And when you notice and start seeing everything as a sign, you will then see your manifestations of your inner world displaying itself in the outer world. That's another way you are knowing if you are aligned or not. If it's going chaotic, if it's going crazy, if it's something where you cannot understand, comprehend, and truly just make some sort of sense out of it in a way that is going to help you. Okay, don't do it and you're pointing the finger at somebody else, or it's reverting to something outside of you. It's always going back to you. So if you cannot see it as a sign that's going to help you, then you should know that you are truly just not following your higher self. For me, thank goodness, I am aligned with my higher self, where I'm seeing what it is that I need to do, and it's truly giving back to myself, pulling my energy back. I really caught back my energy in this time frame whenever I was reconnecting truly with my higher self, because I was noticing the signs that it was giving me that I was not giving to myself, that I was not serving myself in the way that it wanted to be served. And the sum of it all is your energy will be thrown. It will be just off. You will feel yourself not truly flowing and being happy, feeling loving, feeling at peace, feeling your natural energy, however that may be. We are all different. I say this all the time, and you should already know this. We are all different. We are all unique in our own ways. So you have to learn yourself. Again, that understanding yourself is the only way you are able to help someone else to overstand you, to give you that grace, to give you that compassion that you're looking for, because you gave it to yourself. And if you're not giving it to yourself, this is a sign that you need to give it to yourself. You must be your own biggest cheerleader, your own lover, your own helper, your own everything. be everything that you can be for everybody else, for yourself. All right, this is your sign. This was your sign. But just remember that energy is going to be thrown off. You don't want that energy off. All right, you don't want it off. All right, let's get back to it. So I had to integrate back in my shadow. And I'm going to get to that in another video. So y'all watch the next video. Okay, y'all will see the same little setup. All right, so because we bulking today, y'all will see the same setup. With next, I will tell you about integrating your shadow. I will talk more about the shadow and things in that nature. So that is the lesson I've been learning this past week. If you want to know the full story, I haven't put it on Patreon just yet. So if you see this video, you may not see it just yet, but you will see it soon. If you would like to know, go on Patreon. We can talk more about it because we are all going through the same thing in different ways, different levels. I can relate to you in other ways as well as you can relate to me in so many ways. So it's just really expressing our experience. That's what I'm here to do, and I'm happy that I am here. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video, and y'all catch me on the next one when I talk about integrating the shadow. Mwah. Peace. What is my channel name? I think it's just Okasan Key or Akia. Yeah.